Welcome back to the Elias channel, where we decode love, attraction, and the unspoken language of relationships. Today, I'm unlocking the mysteries of female body language, the subtle, seductive cues women give without saying a single word. By the end of this video, you'll know how to read these signs with confidence and avoid the mistakes most men make. Body language is the silent conversation happening beneath the words we speak. Studies from the University of California show that over 65% of communication is nonverbal. For women, body language can reveal attraction, comfort, curiosity, or even disinterest, long before the words catch up. Understanding this gives you the ability to respond naturally and avoid misreading the moment. When it comes to attraction, women often communicate their interest in subtle, nuanced ways that can be easy to miss if you're not paying close attention. Many men overlook these signals, mistaking them for friendliness or simply not noticing them at all. But if you know what to look for, you'll start to see a whole new world of communication unfold right in front of you. Let's break down some of the most common seductive signs women exhibit, so you can recognize when someone might be interested in you. First up is prolonged eye contact. This isn't just a fleeting glance or a casual look in your direction. When a woman is interested, she'll often hold your gaze just a little longer than usual. It's a look that lingers, sometimes paired with a soft smile or a playful glance away before returning her eyes to yours. This kind of eye contact is a powerful nonverbal way of showing she's tuned into you, and it's often one of the first signs of attraction. If you catch her looking at you from across the room and she doesn't immediately look away, that's a strong indicator she wants you to notice her. Next, pay attention to her hair. Hair play is a classic sign of flirtation. Whether she's twisting, flipping, or smoothing her hair, these gestures can be subconscious ways of drawing your attention. Sometimes she might tuck her hair behind her ear to reveal her face more clearly, or run her fingers through her hair while laughing at your jokes. These actions aren't just about grooming. They're often a way to signal interest and invite you to notice her. If you see her playing with her hair more than usual when she's around you, it could be her way of flirting. Another sign to watch for is when she leans in during conversation. This isn't just about hearing you better. It's a way of reducing the physical distance between you, which signals trust, comfort, and genuine interest. If she angles her body toward you, moves her chair closer, or finds reasons to be within your personal space, she's likely trying to create a sense of intimacy. Leaning in also shows she's engaged in what you're saying and wants to connect on a deeper level. Mirroring is another powerful yet often unnoticed sign of attraction. When a woman is interested, she may subconsciously start to copy your gestures, posture, or even your speech patterns. If you notice she's matching your movements, like taking a sip of her drink when you do, or laughing in sync with you, it's a sign she feels a connection. This subtle mimicry is the body's way of building rapport and signaling that you're on the same wavelength. And finally, pay close attention to light touches. A brief touch on your arm, a gentle hand on your shoulder, or even a playful tap can speak volumes. These touches are rarely accidental. They're a way for her to break the touch barrier and create a sense of closeness. If she finds reasons to touch you during conversation, it's a strong sign she's comfortable with you and wants to build a more intimate connection. Remember, these signs can be subtle, but when you start to notice them, you'll gain a whole new understanding of the language of attraction. Here's where most men get it wrong. The same body language can mean different things depending on context. A friendly coworker might touch your arm to emphasize a point in a meeting, not to flirt. But on a romantic dinner, the same gesture may be an invitation for closeness. Context filters out false positives and keeps you grounded. Decoding signals in social situations is a bit like being a detective. It's not about jumping to conclusions based on a single clue, but rather piecing together a bigger picture from multiple hints. When you're trying to understand what someone is really communicating, it's crucial to look for clusters of cues instead of isolating just one sign. A single gesture or fleeting glance can be misleading, but when you notice several signals working together, you're much more likely to interpret things accurately. For example, if she's making eye contact, leaning closer and mirroring your posture, the message is, well, a whole lot stronger than if she just glances your way once. These combined signals, her body language, her facial expressions, and the way she positions herself, create a pattern that's hard to ignore. It's like a chorus of subtle hints, all singing the same tune. When you see these cues together, you can be more confident that there's genuine interest or connection. On the other hand, if you only notice one cue, like a quick smile or a brief touch, without any reinforcement from other signals, it might just be a coincidence or a friendly gesture. People often send out mixed messages, sometimes unintentionally, so relying on just one sign can lead to misunderstandings or false assumptions. That's why it's important to be patient and observant, waiting for a pattern to emerge before drawing any conclusions. Another key aspect to pay attention to is her overall energy. Is her voice softer when she talks to you? Does her smile seem warmer, more genuine? Are her responses more playful, or does she seem especially engaged in the conversation? These subtle shifts in tone and demeanor can reveal a lot about her feelings and intentions. Sometimes, it's not just what she says, but how she says it. The little changes in her voice, the sparkle in her eyes, or the way she laughs at your jokes. Ultimately, the combination of verbal and nonverbal cues tells the full story. Words are important, but they're only part of the equation. The real magic happens when you pay attention to both what's being said and how it's being expressed. By tuning into these layers of communication, you'll become much better at decoding signals accurately, and you'll find it easier to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. Let's dive into some real-life scenarios to see how these subtle signals play out in everyday interactions. Understanding body language and social cues can make a huge difference in how we connect with others, whether it's in casual settings, professional environments, or romantic situations. By paying attention to these details, you'll be able to read the room more effectively and respond in ways that foster genuine connection. Example 1. Imagine you're at a cozy coffee shop chatting with someone across the table. She meets your gaze, her eyes lighting up as she smiles warmly. You notice she tilts her head slightly, a classic sign of interest and engagement. As you share a story, she leans in just a bit, nodding along and asking thoughtful follow-up questions about what you're saying. Her body language is open, her attention is focused on you, and she's genuinely engaged in the conversation. These are all strong indicators that she's not just being polite. She's truly interested in what you have to say and is enjoying your company. Example 2. Now picture yourself at a bustling networking event. The room is filled with professionals mingling and exchanging ideas. You strike up a conversation with a woman who, as you talk, turns her body to face you directly. She maintains an open posture, her arms relaxed at her sides, signaling that she's comfortable and receptive. As the conversation flows, you notice she starts to mirror your gestures. If you take a sip of your drink, she does the same. If you lean in, she leans in too. She laughs at your jokes, even the ones that aren't that funny, and her eyes crinkle with genuine amusement. This kind of mirroring and positive body language goes beyond simple courtesy. It's a subconscious way of building rapport and showing that she feels a connection with you. In both of these situations, what you're seeing isn't just surface-level politeness. It's a deeper form of connection, where both people are engaged and present in the moment. These cues, eye contact, open posture, mirroring, and genuine laughter, are all signs that the interaction is meaningful and that there's a real sense of understanding and interest between you. Example 3. Let's move to a more intimate setting, a date at a quiet restaurant. As you talk, you notice she subtly adjusts her clothing, perhaps smoothing her hair or straightening her jacket. She exposes her neck slightly, a classic sign of vulnerability and trust, and keeps her body angled toward you, signaling that you have her full attention. She might play with a piece of jewelry or touch her face, small gestures that often indicate nervous excitement or attraction. Throughout the evening, she leans in when you speak, laughs at your stories, and maintains steady eye contact, all of which suggest she's not just enjoying herself, she's attracted to you. These real-life scenarios show how attraction and connection are communicated through more than just words. By tuning into these subtle signals, you can better understand the dynamics at play and respond in ways that deepen your relationships, whether you're making a new friend, building a professional network, or exploring a romantic connection. When you learn to read her body language, misunderstandings fade away. You won't miss opportunities, and you won't mistake friendliness for romantic interest. You'll become more confident, more attuned, and more connected, both emotionally and physically. Female body language is like a soft melody. If you learn the tune, you can feel the meaning. It's not about overanalyzing. It's about paying attention, respecting the moment, and letting genuine connection guide you. Observe, interpret in context, and let the conversation, both spoken and unspoken, flow naturally. If you found this video eye-opening, like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to the Elias channel for more relationship insights and attraction secrets. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.